Hello watch fans, Berthier Watches here, and this time for you we have a 1970 Longines Ultra-Chron. Now if you're not familiar with the Ultra-Chron, you can do some research and most people will say these are, because we've done the research ourselves, most people will say these are a bit of a horological bargain. And you may ask why. Well, 1970, the quartz crisis hasn't kicked in, gold prices are still quite low, so people were still making the very best watches they could. They weren't being driven down by price from the Far East as they did in the 70s. Quartz wasn't interfering, so they made the best watches they could. So in this Ultra-Chron is a high beat, and I mean 36.6, so 10 beats per second movement. A lot of watches run at 18 or 21.6 or 28.8. This is 36. So 10 beats per second, the frequency, which leads to a very, very smooth second hand. Because these sweep second hands don't sweep, they stutter. So the sweep second hand is a misnomer. It actually stutters, but this one stutters 10 times a second, where others stutter 5 times a second. Something like a F300 Omega, which was contemporary of this, actually stutters at 300 times. That is the one to go for if you want a really smooth second hand. And then modern day watches, you're really talking a spring drive before you get close. They are also very, very precise, and even now on the time grapher this easily meets chronometer standards. I think it was running at -2 seconds a day. It's got a brown dial, as you can spot, quartered. There's a little mark on there, and there's a little bit around the edge where the dial's paint is worn, and the plating, because this is a gold plated watch, that's also worn along these leading edges as shown on the website photos. But mechanically this is very, very sound. You've got the date that is altered via the semi-quickset method, so you go past midnight, back round to about 8 o'clock, and then back past midnight again, and that will alter the date. I'll just show you on that. So on the 24th now, coming up, midnight, you'll hear a click. Oh, not on this one. Most watches you hear a click, and then you go around again. So you can quickly set the date. But very 70s colours, confirmed by Longines themselves as made in 1970, and a real beaut inside. You can see more on this watch at berthierwatches.com, which if you click on the link in the pinned comment will take you straight there. Thanks for watching.